You are now listening to the M.K.P podcast.
Hello and welcome to episode 23 of the Matt Cush Paul podcast. You know the drill, and if you don't and it's your first episode, then you'll quickly learn the drill. Today we have all the usual suspects. We have myself, Mr. Matt. We have my friend, Mr. Cush.
Yeah.
And my other friend, Mr. Paul.
Hello.
Make us sound very, very posh.
Yeah, very posh.
Mr. Paul, you know.
Mr. Paul.
This is the first time we've all been in the same podcast since episode 20. That's insane.
That is
Yeah.
very true. That is very, very true.
Very busy.
So, actually, do you know what? Last minute topic that I thought of before. We have very few plans for this episode, by the way. We're just going to warn you now.
Yeah, we're not professionals
This is
here.
the first time we've all been together since the Lego special. And since then, a question I've been meaning to ask to you, Mr. Paul.
Oh, hello.
How was your first Nintendo Switch experience?
Oh,
You obviously
yeah.
recently lost your Switch virginity.
It was actually, I really enjoyed it. Like, the controls, they're smaller, but, you get used to them pretty quick.
Bear in mind, he also lost every game of Mario Kart as well. So.
Yeah. Didn't you win a game of Smash Brothers, though?
He
Yeah.
did. He did.
He won a game of
beat
Smash
you.
Brothers by doing nothing.
He beat you, I swear.
He beat both of us.
Spam the controls and then, yeah, that's just the way to do it.
Mm.
Oh
By
yeah,
doing
I
nothing.
remember. Yeah, it was like didn't we did like
Yeah,
a
because I went
tournament?
off to fight Kush, and then Paul ended up doing nothing, and he won.
Yeah,
No, I
could be in the camera and then I was just hiding in the corner.
And, like, because we both came across each other in that tournament, didn't we? That Smash Bros tournament.
Yes, we
And
did.
then
We did a tournament
I
as
won
well.
that. I won that one, didn't I?
You did, yes, but you didn't
Then
win
I
the
lost-
tournament.
Yeah, and then
You
I
lost in the very next round.
to bow down. That was so funny. I can't get over that still.
Paul didn't fight either of us, and he ended up. We even gave Paul a free pass to not
Yeah,
fight
we-
anyone in the first round of that tournament, and he still
Didn't he make it to
got
the
knocked
final?
out.
Didn't he make it? Yeah, didn't he make it to the
No, he
final?
got knocked out in the next round.
Oh shit! Oh,
I remember that part.
We gave him a free pass, and then he got knocked out.
I really want to do that tournament again. That was actually a lot of fun. I really want to do that.
I really want to do that again.
Oh my god.
Well, we've already got our next in-person episode planned. So-
you do it as well. Yeah.
Could be sooner rather than later.
Could be.
Indeed.
You will be finding out what that is very soon. You can take some guesses. And no, we're not building the Lego Death Star. Don't ask us again.
Oh, we're not. No.
One day.
We'll make a promise here. If we make it to 100 episodes, which will be in about 4 years' time, we will build the Lego Death Star. Until
Yeah,
then,
right,
stop asking us because we're not going to do it.
It's a lot.
I'm just gonna write down my notes. Writing it down in my notes right now.
We barely finished building the DeLorean, and the DeLorean is tiny. You think we'll finish?
And
We'll
the
be here for a
very
whole
fun.
day. We went 2 hours on that special. We didn't even finish it.
I loved it. That was so good. I really want to finish that as well. I really
That
want.
was the time. That was the best time.
It was so like clickbait. We said we were going to finish this Lego set. We didn't even get. We barely got halfway through.
Yeah.
The warmness of the rooms didn't ruin it. We would have probably made it through because it was so
Yeah.
funny as well. Yeah.
My favorite part of that whole episode was when I almost destroyed the set at the end.
So, oh yeah.
I almost rolled it off the table.
Oh yeah.
That part sends me every time because it's so. Paul's reaction is just so hilarious.
Can't stop thinking about it.
Paul just has like this face of terror as the DeLorean almost goes off the table.
It's gonna fall. No, I was just thinking 2 hours of our hard work was just about to get destroyed.
I would have laughed either way.
No, that was the best.
Yeah.
Next episode.
We also watched The Room. I know
Loved it.
you guys
Really
reviewed
good.
that a few episodes
Yeah.
back. It
Favorite
was
movie.
very good.
Favorite
I
movie.
haven't
Top
just
five,
gone
at
and
least.
watched it since then as well, just to make sure he knows everything. It was fun.
Yep. Kush has watched it like 10 times. So
Yeah,
Kush has probably
about
seen
that.
it more times than me at this point.
Yeah.
Stunningly.
I mean, it's my top 3 movies, like of all time.
It's your top 3 movies.
It's like my top 3 movie of all time. So, you know, you can't go wrong.
Come on.
Kush's top 3 movie. The Disaster Artist is probably like number 2.
Oh, yeah, don't really know what my number one. I don't have a number 1 movie, but
The
yeah.
behind the scenes making of The Room is your number 1.
Yeah, that's that as well. So it goes behind the scenes, then Disaster Artist, then
Then Disaster, then the actual movie itself.
yeah. Disaster Artist is actually so good as well. I like that. I really like that movie as well. Good.
Yeah, the Disaster Artist is good. I don't know if you've seen that yet, Paul.
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Oh, you need to watch
You should
it.
watch it, man.
it's
Disaster
very
Artist is very good.
Yeah.
What James Franco you said, didn't you, in it?
Yep,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
Seth Rogen.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The greats. The greats are in it.
Got a
Did
few
you stick
actors.
around past the end credits for Disaster Artist? I don't know if I asked you this question last week, Kush.
No, I think I didn't. Yeah, you told me, but I never saw it. Nah.
Because there's a post-credit scene in the Disaster Artist.
Yeah.
That's great.
I remember you told me about it. I forgot to go
Yes,
back
I
and
think I
watch
did
it
actually. I think I did actually mention that last
Yeah,
week.
you
on the
did.
last episode, even.
You did.
But yeah, moving on from we move on from the past because now we've got to look towards the future, boys.
Hey.
We've got some stuff coming up, don't we? Do you like that little
Yes, we
transition?
do.
Oh,
Yeah, we
good.
actually do as well. Yeah.
Would anyone else like to take this away? Maybe tease what we've got coming up.
What do we have coming up?
Yeah, you're the boss, Matt. I'll let you. I'll let you. Take
Not
this
the
one.
boss.
You're the boss, man.
Robert is the boss.
Boss man, Matt.
Robert is the boss.
Oh, good old Rob. No, but you're second place boss then.
I'm second place.
Second place boss.
I'm the Starscream to Robert's Megatron. All right. Well, coming up, we have some. Obviously, this is episode 23. It's in the title. And those who have listened to us throughout the last throughout the last year, I guess, will know that in about a month or two, I believe when this episode comes out, we will be at our 1-year anniversary, boys.
Yeah.
Woo!
This is gonna. We've come
No
long
excitement.
a very long way.
A long
way. And
It's amazing, actually, the fact it's been a year. It's quite insane.
yeah, and unfortunately, we have to inform you that sadly, episode 25 will be the last episode.
The last episode, yes.
Last episode.
Unfortunately.
Of season 1 of the M.K.P. podcast, because we will be back again in November to celebrate our 1-year anniversary by kicking off season 2, which begins with episode 26.
Yes.
And you're going to notice a lot of changes when we go into season 2.
Yeah, it will be. So.
We will have an all new look. We will have an all new theme song.
New and improved.
Will be new and improved, but we will still do letterbox quizzes probably.
Oh, absolutely. We
That's
can't.
been
We
so
haven't
long.
done one in a long time, actually.
Yeah, it's
Thinking
been
about it,
so
though. We haven't
long.
done one since like
Yeah.
episode 10.
My trophy cabinet right now is so full right now with just.
It's just a quiz room. Are you about to add another one today, Kush?
I might do. You know, no, I could actually add.
You're up against me later today, Kush. The first time we've gone head to head.
Yeah, I'm very looking forward to that one as well. Actually, I can't lie.
Yeah, so later this episode, we are going to be doing the final How Well Do You Know Your Mate quiz. P edition,
Fine.
obviously.
After all this time.
I can't believe this throwaway idea we had has taken us this long to complete. But
No,
it's taken us all summer to finish this idea. But we're finally going to do it.
Finally getting it done. Oh, well.
We will be seeing how well Kush and I know Paul, our friend.
Yeah.
He'll have 10 questions for us, and we've got to work them out.
Well,
But that's some upcoming plans for the podcast. Make sure you tune in. Episode 25, we will be doing a big look back on the year. We'll be looking at some of our personal highlights. of our first year on the podcast. And we will also be bringing in an old, an old, like, I guess, not topic, like, segment, I guess.
An old favourite.
Yes, an old favourite. One that's been there for us for quite a while.
Yeah.
And that's that. And do we announce one other plan we've got for a few months' time?
I guess we can throw it in if you want it. Yeah, I guess.
We can, I guess. Yep. We can officially announce today then that coming to you this December is the M.K.P podcast Christmas Special 2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The sequel to one of my favourite episodes, actually. I quite like the first Christmas special.
That was a good one, actually. I mean, actually, no. Actually, I didn't like that one, actually, because
Because you lost the letterbox quiz.
I lost the
You took
letterbox.
your own L.
I took an L in that one. That was such a stinker. So I didn't enjoy that
It's the
episode.
only time Paul has gotten a win.
Actually won, and that was
Yep.
the sting.
So the question is, though, what will we be doing on the MKP podcast Christmas special?
We had some ideas.
We've got
what
some
we want to
ideas.
do.
Well, guess what? You're not going to find them out until December 24th when we bring you the MKP
Uh-huh.
podcast Christmas special.
You thought you were gonna do them. Hey.
We've
You just
revealed
got
too much
pranked.
for you. We've revealed too much for you so far. But yes, keep an eye out. End of October, start of November, we will be bringing you the MKB podcast season 2. And then December 24th, when we will bring you the MKP podcast Christmas special 2. A lot of twos.
A lot of twos. There are a lot of twos. But this
A lot of
two
twos.
this will be a very good two.
It'll be 2022 as well. A lot of
Lines
twos.
up. December 24th actually lines up perfectly this year. Those who listened to last year's Christmas special will remember we had to put it out on a Thursday instead of a Friday like we usually do. But this year, December 24th falls on a Friday.
Yeah, the schedule was very something. But at least we got through, the Christmas special, and it turned out pretty well as well. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah.
I love that episode. That episode's great.
Oh, they're good.
When we reviewed the chocolates and we couldn't review half of them because we didn't know what they were. Quality
Oh,
content.
Yeah,
Quality.
true.
The review on Letterboxd where the guy said that he hated the Grinch and wanted to kill him.
Very-
One of the best moments.
Very depressing for a Christmas episode, but
No, it was hilarious. I want more reviews like that. Can you
Got more
imagine
reviews.
if every movie review ever from like the top critics was just like, I didn't like this character, I want to kill him. I'm going to murder him. Like, reviews would be so much easier to stomach. Hello, we're going to interrupt whatever segment this is at the beginning of the episode
yes.
because there was something we forgot to announce in our upcoming plans. We are actually recording this just after we finished recording this episode.
Yeah.
I wonder who won the quiz.
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder. So we had a big announcement we forgot to announce, so we're going to add it in here as a bonus clip.
Yes.
The MKP podcast, we have finally bit the bullet. Official announcement. The MKP podcast is now on TikTok.
Hooray!
Woo!
Amazing.
We've given in. We gave up. We gave in. Kush is fuming.
And I won't. I'll try not to plug this here, but Undamaged Destiny also on TikTok. Check it out.
Yeah.
Cheeky little advertisement there.
Yeah, fair enough. MKP podcast is on TikTok. You can find us literally at the MKP podcast.
Yes.
It's pretty simple. We're going to be posting highlights from other episodes and, highlights from current episodes. So, yeah, go check it out. The first post should be up by now. So, if you go check that out, give us a follow. And, yeah, we're also on Instagram and Facebook. Don't forget.
Yes, let's not forget the original ones, the OGs.
Yep. Okay, and now back to your scheduled episode of the MKP podcast.
Ciao.
Let's get into our news segments today, boys.
What news segment?
We've
What
got quite a few, don't we? Don't we? Don't we? Yeah.
Let's move on to our next segment, boy.
There is no news.
We have no news. What news is there to talk about?
I mean, I can only think of like two things, but they're not exactly
Talk
something.
about the
you can-
OnlyFans thing.
Oh God.
Did we do that?
Yeah, we talked about. Yeah, me and Paul.
YouTube did it.
We
didn't
did
you?
actually, didn't we?
Yeah,
I think
me and Paul talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they've reverted back now, and they have unbanned
they
adult
only did
content.
that days after we did that episode, so it was just quite funny editing it and
Yeah.
listening to it and thinking,
It didn't age well because OnlyFans did a 180 so quickly.
Yeah.
We're banning content.
God.
Everybody leaves, so we're not banning adult content.
Yeah.
well,
God.
I swear we said that in the episode. It was bound to happen.
Yep.
God, it's funny.
I guess I really can't think of any. I guess it's not even really news, but there have been a lot of game releases recently.
It's something.
Oh, yeah, there were a few
Something.
games actually.
I can't even think. WarioWare that came out. I have not played it yet.
No.
Oh, that game.
Oh,
Do you remember we talked about Life is Strange: True Colors a few months back on the podcast?
Yeah. Have you played it yet?
The game with the empathy. I have not. I think I'm gonna play it soon though.
yeah.
I'm considering, but I was gonna wait. But at this point, I just want to play. Apparently, it is actually very good from what I've heard.
I've heard as well. I've heard it's good. If
I've
I
heard
make
that
it,
apparently it's the best one since like the first Life is Strange,
yeah.
which makes me a little bit more interested in it now. Because Life is Strange Before the Storm sucked, and Life is Strange 2 was meh at best.
Yeah. Oh,
So if
actually,
it's as good as the first one, then I'm actually interested.
there were two games that there was trailers for it. Spider-Man 2 on the
Yes, Spider-Man 2.
looks really
Nice.
good.
Spider-Man 2 came out. Well, not came out, but the trailer came out.
And
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Oh, that Wolverine. Yes.
Wolverine looks.
Makes me want to get a PS5 now.
I know. Now yeah.
Well, if I could get a PS5.
My excitement
A
for
year on and they're still completely sold out.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I have no idea if they even bringing out.
I played the first Spider-Man game, Miles Morales, and they
Yeah,
were
I
both very
played.
good.
I played them with cousins.
Venom's in the second Spider-Man movie. That's going to be great.
I'm looking forward to that as well. I'm very looking forward to that.
Yeah. Of course, Paul doesn't own a PlayStation, so
I
he
do.
won't know what web swinging feels like.
I mean, I don't own
You
a PlayStation
played
as well.
Well, no, but you played the first Spider-Man game around mine for a bit, Kush.
Yeah.
I think you played
yeah,
like
I
the
did.
first hour or two of it around mine.
Yeah, and then I played the game with my cousins after because he owned the
Yeah.
game and shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
really like it.
It's
Yeah.
very good.
You
They added
guys-
so many suits into that game. But like pretty much all the movie Spider-Man suits you can think of are in that game now.
Yeah, because I remember you showing me. Yeah, didn't you get all of them?
Except for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit and the Spider-Man 3 black suit, pretty much every movie Spider-Man suit is in that game.
Yeah, I really love the suits. The suits are very good.
All the MCU suits are in there. The Raimi suit's in there. The first Amazing Spider-Man suit's in there.
That's a nice
yeah.
suit. That's a nice suit.
They still release suits on the first Spider-Man game still. Like, are they still
I don't think so. No, I think the Amazing Spider-Man one was the last one they did.
Really?
Yeah, and that was only because they did the remastered version for the PS5, but then they put the suits on the PS4 version too.
Oh yeah, that makes sense then. Actually, yeah.
Spider-Man 1 was such a fucking good game. Honestly, that game is so good. It's one of my.
Spider-Man.
It's not my favorite superhero game because that's still Arkham City, but Spider-Man 1 is definitely like second best in my opinion. It's so
Spider-Man
fucking good.
That was a good game actually. I can't even deny that actually.
Yeah. Batman Arkham City is still the top for superhero games. Like that will never be dethroned, but that is also one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
So
It's bad. I haven't played it.
you've never played Arkham City?
Nah, I've never played it.
Right, all of the Arkham games are quality, but Arkham
Can-
City is like on another level.
Top tier, god tier, would you say, Matt? God tier.
Oh, absolutely god tier. I would
God
put it
tier.
in. I would probably even put it in my top 5 games of all time.
That's pretty impressive. That's saying something.
Honest to God, Arkham City is so fucking good. It's such a quality game. The other Arkham games are all good as well. Like, don't get me wrong. Arkham Origins is a little bit glitchy, and Arkham Knight needed some work. But like all the other Arkham games are all very good. But Arkham City is like Arkham City hits different.
I can play all the Arkham games. My mate has them, and I'm game sharing with him, so I can literally play it. But I've just never got.
Man, do it. Do all 4 of them. It's so worth it. Arkham Origins is backwards compatible, and the others are all the other Arkham Origin. Not Arkham Origins. Arkham Asylum and City had Xbox One remasters.
Oh shit! Okay,
Arkham Knight was just on Xbox One anyway when it came out.
I can actually have a look.
Yeah, I'd recommend you play them as well, Paul. You've got your gaming PC now. They'll be on there.
Yeah. Also, I'm be buying a PS3 soon. I literally only need it for like DVDs, but I do want to play some games, so I'll bear that in mind.
There is so many games I could recommend you to play on those consoles. What else do we have? I've got some more gaming news actually. I've got 2 other pieces of gaming news. One that we can laugh at, and one that hurts me. But
Okay.
which one do you want to hear first?
Let's go in the order.
Let's start with one that hurts me, because I feel like this isn't one that a lot of people will care about. The one that hurts me, Sonic Colors Ultimate came out.
I heard about this. Yeah.
And I love Sonic games. And like I can emphasize a bit more because obviously I said about my top 5 games of all time. Sonic Adventure 2 Battles at the top of that list. So I was excited for this game. Then my excitement got ruined when it got delayed in Europe. Well, hey for me. And then the gameplay came out.
Yeah.
And
dear. It wasn't good. It was not good.
It was not good. And you know what's even worse for me? It was I saw the Nintendo Switch version was absolutely the worst version. It was completely bugged, broken. The graphics were all over the place, and it just was not good, especially on the Switch. The PS4 version's kind of alright, but the Switch version is completely damaged.
Yeah.
Guess what console I pre-ordered it for?
On the Switch as well, ain't you? You fucking idiot.
For the Switch.
Here's the thing, right?
The stinker.
Games on the Switch, I don't get me. I love them and stuff, but like some games just don't work out. Like graphics, like there's just like the graphics are not as good.
Yeah, it's the multi-platform. Yeah, I think it's kind of the same problem the Wii has, where it's like games made for the Switch are always perfect.
Yeah.
Games that are made with other consoles in mind struggle on the Switch.
It's
like we've seen it had God knows how many times in the past.
Yeah, just like
actually, to be fair, the fact that the game has been delayed in the UK and Europe and countries like that, the physical release at least, which is the one I pre-ordered, that might actually save me a little bit, because at least that'll give them some time to put in patches before it comes out on October 1st.
Oh yeah, that's not.
But I'm not putting in much hope. I'm expecting a very broken game on October 1st, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be any different. I'll be honest with you. I doubt it'll be any different. But
to be fair, when you play Sonic games, you kind of expect them to be broken. I'm not gonna lie at this point.
Yeah, Sonic games at the moment, I don't feel as they are good as what they were before, and stuff like.
When you're a Sonic fan, you get used to pain eventually, lads. Honestly.
Yeah.
You think other franchises get it bad? And
it sounds weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure. I hope it'll be fixed.
Yeah, that's hope. Actually,
but I'm not holding out too much hope. But yeah, that's the gaming news topic that hurts me. And we've got one more that we can laugh at.
Right, let's laugh at this one.
Oh, let's do it.
GTA 5 is the dumbest. The new version of GTA 5 is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
It's just no different. It's no different.
Exactly the same.
You've just enhanced freaking graphics, and that's it. Like, what is the
Not
point?
even that. The graphics are worse. The graphics are worse than the Xbox One version and the PS4 version. They've gone backwards. Bro, do you know what they've done yet? Do you want to know what they've done to change GTA 5 for the new consoles, right? They've forgotten to add in graphics. Like, you look at the game, wind mirrors don't have reflections in them. Not only that, they've made license plates yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, and they've put lens flares over almost everything, like it's a J.J. Abrams movie.
It's just. And I thought in this right, it was gonna be like, you know, like when all the DLCs come out, they're all gonna come out on the new gens. Like,
Yeah.
I thought, but I'm not sure if that's still happening. I'm not too sure.
I mean, GTA's only real DLC was just GTA Online stuff.
And they had a DLC like not long ago, like it was probably about 2 months ago or something that they.
Now you can play GTA Online and watch yourself get killed constantly before you can even play the game, but now you can watch it in 4K with lens flares. No, sorry,
Yeah.
8K with lens flares.
It's just no different.
The optimal way to watch yourself get trolled in GTA Online, because you can't play GTA Online. Because the minute you boot GTA Online up, you just get killed immediately by people who are about 100 levels higher than you. It's impossible to play that.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, I don't play a lot of GTA. Sometimes I used to go on it.
GTA Online is good in concept, but it is impossible to play because there's nothing you can fucking do. You'll try to go to an objective and you'll just get killed by bloody Noobmaster 100 or whoever. Who'll just fucking snipe you for no reason, just because he can.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, flexing, isn't it? Flexing.
Unless you're
essentially.
pro, then you're able to avoid any of that. But
no, unless you can pay to have the fucking Megalodon shark card or whatever it's called. Which a lot of these people do.
It's so nowadays. It's actually so easy to grind for money on it. Like when I can grind money on it. It's just
it is. But do you think these people grind for money?
I mean,
no, they're sad. They just pay for the big fucking £100 shark card.
But unless if you're 12, then But if you have a IQ of more than 9, then you can grind. On the game. So but it's not that. But there's no point.
Yeah. It's like because GTA 5 is a good game. Like story mode in the GTA 5 story mode is so underrated. It's so good.
Yeah.
But GTA Online is an absolute mess, and it always has been.
It doesn't beat Red Dead 2 story mode. Oh my fucking god. Red Dead 2 story is the best.
I still kind of prefer GTA 5 to be honest with you, but
I know.
GTA 5, I prefer GTA 5.
GTA 5
Red Dead 2 is good, but
I love Red Dead 2. Fucking the story.
If there's one I find easier to pick up and play, it's GTA.
Yeah, that's understandable, I guess, because story on that is pretty good.
Yeah. That and I think I just like the characters more. I think I just like the modern setting more than I do the Old West.
Yeah, that makes sense, to be honest.
Yeah. Have you ever played GTA 5, Paul?
Years ago I watched a little bit of gameplay of it, but I haven't actually played it.
Jeez.
Still good. It's very good. Like, you know,
the story mode holds up, I think.
Yeah. Paul, you
just
don't
get it on GTA Online because I will send you into depression.
Paul, get it on PC. It's very good. Trust me, get it on PC.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
I just can't believe this just makes Rockstar look so late. GTA 5 turned 8 years old like a few weeks ago.
Shit. I thought
It turns 10 in 2
Damn.
years.
That's incredible.
And they're still pumping it out as if it came out yesterday. Like, they're still fucking pumping it out. Talk about beating a dead horse. Like, fucking hell, Rockstar.
Why don't they release GTA 6 instead of, like, just changing GTA 5?
I saw a funny meme, actually, that kind of compares Nintendo and Rockstar in that, like, when we were in secondary school, and we'd be hyped because GTA 5 just came out on the PlayStation 3 and Mario Kart 8 just came out on the Wii U, and now all these years later, when we have jobs, some of us are getting our first houses, we've got uni, and we're all in depression, and we now have GTA 5 on the PS5 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch, and they are the exact same games as when they came out 10 years ago.
That is the most depressing thing I think I've ever heard in my life.
It's like you're so fucking lazy.
God.
Oh, Chris just sent us a link. A YouTube
Yeah,
link.
I was gonna say, could you have a look at it? Because I was thinking of there's this video about
Man crashes German TV show requesting revenge.
I love this video.
He's on stage. He's asking for GTA 5.
I love this video. I was looking for the video whilst we were talking about it, and I was like, oh, I'm trying to look for the video of this guy who storms on stage about GTA 6. It's so funny.
Fuck GTA 6. Can we have Bully 2? That's the one.
Oh my god!
We're waiting for that one.
Please, can we have Bully 2? I really want another Bully game. It's so fucking
Can we
good.
have Bully 2, please? The first Bully game is so good.
So I've just seen that video. Their faces when he walks on is like, what are you doing here?
He's demanding for GTA.
It's brilliant.
That's the most.
Oh,
That's true.
oh my god. Anyway,
Yeah, that's
Amazing.
GTA 5
Thank you for
enhanced and fucking
no way whatsoever.
rehashed.
Yeah,
because it's the exact same game.
Do you know if it's free?
If anything, it looks worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you know if it's free on the PS5? Or...
No,
I don't
of course it's not. You still have to pay a £50 price tag for it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, surely you can't. Surely it's got to be cheaper now.
It's a remaster. It's not a backwards compatible thing. It's the third remaster of this game they've done.
Oh, fuck it.
In 8 years.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Like most games, you wait at least 10 years before you remaster them. Not remastered twice within 8 years.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh, it's actually like it's just insane.
I can feel the pain in your voice. I can feel the pain.
It's like the thing is, we're not going to get GTA 6 for a very long time. GTA 5 still makes so much money, not even just from GTA Online, just still from game purchases.
Yeah.
Because like it's so notable that whenever kids start to get into gaming, they're like, "Oh, we'll get GTA. We'll play GTA because that's what all the cool people do." Like, still, it still has that after all these years. Like, GTA 5 isn't going to slow down anytime soon, so I wouldn't hold out hope for another GTA 6 or for a GTA 6 until nearly 2030, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, it's not going to be there for. Yeah, it's going to be there. Not going to get one for a while. And
yeah.
That's a fact.
If Rockstar can still make money off of GTA 5, then they're going to keep making money off of GTA 5 until that game doesn't make any money anymore.
Yep.
And I don't think these new versions on the Xbox Series X and the PS5 are going to flop either. I think they're going to do incredibly well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because they're going to bring out like updates on there, and I don't know if it's exclusive just on the new gens because of that, but yeah.
Like, as much as everyone wants GTA 6, I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Oh no, we'll probably not get it for next time.
GTA 5 is going to continue to exist, and GTA Online is going to continue to suck until we're all old men.
How depressing. How depressing.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we'll probably never get Bully 2. Like, straight up, gonna be honest.
Still need to try Bully 1. I mean, I played it. I want to play it again.
Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a Red Dead 3. Maybe.
Nah, I doubt we'll get another Red Dead for a while, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest, I doubt.
I mean, Red Dead Online is essentially dead, so I wouldn't be surprised if they try to just rock out another Red Dead.
I'd like to go on the game and just play. Actually, to be fair, when was it? During the summer, I was actually like playing Red Dead Online, and I was like, oh, let's see if I can try. I'll get on it, I'll play it and everything, and I enjoyed it. I wasn't that bad, I thought it was alright. But then I don't know, it just died down after like maybe a couple of weeks of playing it after.
There's more people who play GT Online like daily than there are. That are way more, not even close, than there are that play Red Dead Online.
What? I can tell you that story still slaps. It's so fucking good. Soundtrack on the game as well is beautiful. I'm not even kidding. It's fucking good. Yeah.
I enjoyed Red Dead, and I never finished Red Dead 2, but I enjoy it well. I enjoy it well enough.
It's very good. Yeah.
It's been like over a year since I played it, so I can't even remember where I stopped playing that. But it was alright. I just never finished it.
Yeah, it's a very good game.
I will at some point though.
Yeah, actually do complete it. It's very good. There's like a song at the end.
Honestly, I do that way too often, where I start a game and then I just don't finish it.
I hate that.
Even if the game is good, like I start it and I won't finish it. I have to sit down with a game and tell myself I'm going to play through this and I'm going to complete it to get through it. And I just have to stick with that game for a number of days and just finish it and not pick up anything else. Because if I pick up another game, I will not finish that other game I was playing. I'm really bad for it, honestly.
You need to push forward. You need to push it. You need to complete the game.
Yeah, which is what I've been doing. Which is what I do more recently is I pick up a game and I say, right, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna finish it. I sit down and I finish it.
Yeah,
I should take that approach and I'd actually get started gaming because like I'll just get distracted with TV or something else. But I can commit to.
Well, that's the thing is I don't really watch TV. Playing video games is kind of what just takes that up for me.
Yeah,
I hate to use like the fucking like I'm a gamer type thing, but essentially I am because that's all I do in my spare time.
That's
like whenever I've got spare time, just sit around and do dick all, and that's all I do is I just put video and just play a video game. Like,
no, that's fair. That's fair.
Until actually, we'll move on from news now because that's pretty much all we have for news. And we'll talk about something I did do differently than playing video games, which is last night I watched The Suicide Squad.
Hey, 2 months late, but
and we're going to review it 2 months late.
Let's go.
Because that's how we do things.
I'm surprised it's still out because I only saw it last week and I thought it'd be out like gone by now.
I didn't watch it in cinemas. I rented it on Amazon Prime.
That makes sense.
Part of me doesn't. I hate to say it, lads, but I feel like I kind of prefer watching films on streaming services now rather than going to cinema or even.
Nah, I
kind of don't blame you, but I kind of don't blame you. But,
the pandemic has made me realise how much of a pain it is to trek all the way out to a cinema and then buy overpriced food and then sit amongst a bunch of strangers who are noisy. You got to get dressed up. Whereas when I'm here, I can just pick a movie on. I can eat and drink whatever I want for whatever price. I can sit in the comfort of my own house. I can just wear like tracky bottoms or whatever, or I just can sit around and chill out with a movie. And it's so much nicer. You can watch it at your own pace. You can pause it to go for a piss and not have to worry about missing anything. It's so nice. It's so much nicer.
That is common.
It's so much nicer than going out to the I hate to say that because I do enjoy going to the cinema, but it's like it's so much nicer.
I mean, all those points you just said are valid, yeah.
It just is nice, and I just feel like I prefer that now than trekking all the way out to a cinema. Obviously, there are still going to be some films I do it for, like Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm going to see that at the cinema. There's no chance I'm missing that.
No way as well.
But it's like, I don't know, for just like certain things, I feel like I might just chill out and wait for it to come out on Prime or whatever, and then I'll just rent it and watch it from home.
Yeah.
It's like, stuff with like Soul and Luca as well. It's like I feel like I enjoyed them more because I was able to just sit at home and eat a pizza while I watched them.
Yeah.
It's like I that's just kind of how I enjoy watching movies. Like I hate to say the pandemic's made me lazy, but the pandemic's made me lazy.
I mean, I don't blame you. I feel like it kind of has as well, to be honest.
Makes
So,
sense.
yeah.
I guess it depends on like how introverted you are as well, because like some people just
for me,
prefer
very.
to, which makes sense.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't really talk to people at the cinema, so I can kind of get over it.
Mm.
Anyway, should we actually talk about the movie?
Yes,
Because you saw this ages ago.
I saw it the day it came out.
Oh my god!
I didn't look. I watched it.
You've been ready to review this for months.
I haven't watched it ever since, so I might be forgot a tiny bit, but I do have.
That's fine. So I literally watched it less than 24 hours ago, so I know what you're about.
Bro, I've been waiting. I was like, I've been waiting so long. And
you've seen it as well, haven't you, Paul?
I have seen it. Yes, saw it last week. Yeah.
Yep.
For fuck's sake.
Right. So, The Suicide Squad, James Gunn's.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna start with the obvious point in the room. 100 times better than the first one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I had no problem with the first one as well, but this movie slaps. It's good.
So this is everything the first one should have been. It's dumb.
Yeah.
It didn't take itself too seriously. It didn't go hard with its edginess like the first one did. There was no Jared Leto. It was everything the first one should have been.
Thank God he wasn't in the movie. I would have probably killed. I'm not gonna say it. I would have probably died.
Thank God for Joaquin Phoenix, because it means we never have to see Jared Leto's Joker again. Just the wrong casting choice for the Joker. I'm sorry if anyone likes him, but he was the wrong choice for the Joker.
Yeah, he actually was as well. I feel bad if anyone actually likes.
Yeah, the writing didn't help him either for that movie, where they essentially just made him a massive simp for Harley.
He's such a diehard for her as well. It was so fucking good.
They just made him an emo simp. Like, that's what they did to the Joker. He looked like he belonged in a My Chemical Romance video, not in a Batman movie. I'm sure he was fine in Justice League, because I still have yet to see the Justice League Snyder Cut. I've heard he's good in that.
It's quite long.
I've not seen it.
It's very good.
I need to get around to watching it at some point. That runtime still puts me off though at 4 hours. Christ almighty.
I'm going to tell you now, this might be controversial, but I wasn't a big fan of it.
I'm
quite long.
with you as well. I'm not gonna lie, mate.
I feel like I'm gonna have to watch it in two halves. I feel like I'm gonna have to sit down and watch 2 hours, then I'm gonna have to stop it, and then come back another night and watch the second two. I'm gonna have to watch it in parts.
It's like
no chance.
Just sit and watch it in one go.
There's no chance I'm gonna be able to sit down and watch it in one go. Not a chance.
I don't know how I did it. Fuck.
Even if it's good, I will go mad. Just sat there for 4 hours, just watching a film. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to watch it in 2 halves. But
I think that's a smart idea.
Yeah. But the Suicide Squad. So anyone who remembers us talking about this movie before it came out knows that I personally spent a lot of the build up to this movie gushing over the cast.
Oh yeah.
And talking about how good this cast was and how the cast sold me alone on the movie. And I can safely say that the cast was one of the best things about this movie. The cast was so good. The cast was perfect. Even for the cast that was only there for about less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Even like Michael Rooker or Taika Waititi. Taika Waititi's not even there for 5 minutes. He's there for all of about 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't he? Yeah, shit, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I spent the entire movie trying to figure out who he was because I couldn't work it out. I was like, where the fuck is Taika Waititi? And then he showed up.
Who was he again?
Oh.
He was the girl's dad, wasn't he? At the end.
Yeah, he was Ratcatcher 1.
Yeah, wasn't it? Oh,
He was
fuck,
technically a hero then, because he was Ratcatcher. Because she was Ratcatcher 2, so he would have been Ratcatcher 1.
Oh yeah.
But it was brilliant casting. The standout of the movie for me was John Cena as Peacemaker.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Right.
But
I don't get so many people before this movie I saw going, "Oh, why is John Cena in it? He's gonna kill the vibe of the movie. He can't act." And I was like, "But he can though. I mean, he was good in Bumblebee, so I'm sure he'll be good here as well. And he was even better in this movie. He was so perfect casting choice. So good.
It worked so well, and he worked for his character, definitely.
He was so good in the role. He's so funny as well.
Biggest heel turn though. That heel turn though from him as well.
Yeah, the heel turn at the end.
That was
spoilers
so
obviously for Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
It's about 2 months old now, so yeah.
I don't care, but yeah.
So James Gunn, I already think can direct really funny. Like the Guardians movies had me laughing when they first came out. What sent me in this movie? It's such a minor detail, but it absolutely sent me when I watched it. Is in that scene where Peacemaker and Bloodsport, they're going around killing everyone in the camp, trying to one up each other.
Oh god! Yeah.
And then there's the bit where he has the hatchet and he just chops up a guy. He just chops up a guy. Like he's a butcher. He just chops him up into pieces. I don't know why that sent me. Just how casually he does it.
Yeah,
I love that. That's probably one of my favorite things.
It's just kind of depressing though, because they get there and they shouldn't have killed them in the end, and it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It had to the hilarious. It had to the hilariosity.
It was so funny.
The quote afterwards as well, where he said, "No one likes your show off except for what you're showing off, except for when what you're showing off is dope as fuck." And he goes, "Damn, that's true." I was like, that was funny."
Yeah.
John Cena was Idris Elba too as well. He was perfect in this movie.
He was amazing.
Not overlooking Idris Elba as Bloodsport. He was perfect as well. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, probably her best outing, in my opinion. Is that fair to say?
Again?
I'll be inclined to agree.
Margot Robbie's best go as Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, she was good. She was I'd say she was the standout of the first Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah.
But that movie was still meh, so her being the standout wasn't really saying all that much.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even see Birds of Prey, but from what I've heard, it probably wasn't worth the time.
I've not.
I haven't seen it as well. Apparently, I've heard it wasn't good.
Yeah, I went to go see Sonic movie. A real man's movie.
It's a very good movie. I'm not gonna deny that.
I respect it a lot.
But she was good in this one. I do think she gets overshadowed a lot by the likes of Elba and Cena and Stallone as King Shark.
I can agree on that as well.
I don't know though, because in that palace where she's like killing all those guards, I mean that shows what she can do.
Yeah, with the flowers behind her, that was a very good scene.
That was fucking awesome. That was.
Can I just say as well, I was not expecting that amount of gore. But you can tell James Gunn has been waiting to do something like that for a long time.
But it worked for that so well.
It works perfectly for the type of movie this is.
Yeah. I think it's a 15, isn't it? It's not quite an 18.
I think it was the equivalent of an 18 in the US, but I think it was a 15 over here. Apparently, it takes a lot to get like an 18 rating over in the UK.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna search it up actually. What was the age rating? Suicide Squad.
I think you're right because I think my brother said
in the UK.
Plus, they would have probably asked for my ID if it'd been 18 because asked quite a lot.
I don't know why I can't find the UK age rating.
I think it was a 15. I feel like
it was a 15.
Yeah.
It was a 15.
Yeah,
I know that it was a rated R in America, which is kind of like the equivalent of an 18.
Yeah.
Over here.
Wimps.
I think at least. America's age ratings are weird.
They have like
PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13
and they do like
R18 and stuff.
R18 and stuff like that. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty. Yeah, it's odd.
Who else were other standouts from the cast that I'm forgetting about? I'm going to talk about the cast here for a verse because I thought the cast was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter Capaldi as the Thinker.
Oh yeah.
For the time he got, I wish he got some more time, but he was absolutely brilliant. He had a very Doctor / Malcolm Tucker-esque speech before Starro got released, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
I could see shades of both the Doctor and Malcolm Tucker, but like evil in there. It was brilliant. I wish he got some more time in the movie though. But it is what it is. He was good in the role. But Peter Capaldi's good in everything.
Oh, definitely.
Joel Kinnaman obviously is Captain Rick Flag. He was good again.
Who was the guy who played what was it? The Polka Dot Man, because he's in Ant-Man, isn't he?
I'm gonna butcher this name badly. David Dastmalchian. I butchered that really badly, I think.
No,
Yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah. No, he was.
I called it. I don't know if I said on the podcast, but when I saw the trailer and there's the bit in the trailer where he goes, "I'm a superhero," I said to myself, he's gonna say that and then he's gonna immediately die, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh yeah.
That is exactly what happened.
Wait, boys, I don't know why we're not talking about this, but Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone is King Shark.
My God, I actually loved King Shark. I'm not even kidding. I actually loved him.
Such a funny character.
He was so good. I thought he was gonna die when Starro got released. I kind of loved that he was so brilliant.
Yeah.
He actually had a bit of character development, which for a film like that is kind of strange. So that was.
I would argue he had some of the most character development.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Because he went from trying to eat them at the beginning to like being their friends, and he's kind of like the Groot of this movie, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like Groot, but like Groot likes eating people.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Polka Dot Man, how did they take the dumbest fucking superhero you could find in DC and make him one of the most likable and interesting characters in this entire movie?
James Gunn is just a genius.
Polka Dot Man should not work in any form of media, and yet he was so fucking interesting in this movie.
Yeah, he was such a character.
I wanted to see more of him. He has the stupidest power.
It literally is so dumb, but obviously it did its job, so it works.
He just has depression as well at the start of the movie. Obviously, there's a real.
Yeah, he looks so sad.
Obviously, there's a real like story there about child abuse and mental health and whatnot. But I just think it's so funny, just in this stupid world, and then he's just like, "I want to die." I don't. It shouldn't be as funny as it is, but it just is. And then when he's talking about his mum as well, I was not expecting him to cut back to the cast, and they all look like his mum.
Oh my God, that scene! Yeah. Oh my God.
The end scene where he sees his mum as the starfish and
she's his mum as Starro. That absolutely got me.
I was on the floor.
Because I was not expecting it. When he says, "Where's your mum now?" I was expecting him to say something like, "I killed her" or something, or I don't know. But then he says everyone. I'm thinking everyone, and it cuts to the whole cast as his mum. And it just absolutely sent me. It just had me laughing. So I don't even know why. It's just a hard cut. It just absolutely got me.
That is the best thing, because it's like it's a serious moment, and then you just make it funny. Yeah. I respect that writing ability.
Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, she was absolutely unforgivable in this movie.
Oh God, yeah. I don't know if you remember from the series Arrow, she was bad enough in that, but fucking hell.
She was in Arrow as well.
Yeah, Amanda Waller was in Arrow. She was
same actress or
no. Different actress. But
yeah, she was despicable in this movie. I wanted her to die.
The kid, I was like,
I guess that's kind of the point though. It's like you typically supposed to be like the law enforcement on the side of good, but like this is a movie from like bad guys' perspectives, I guess. So
yeah, that's true. It's all about
I want to say this name, but I'm gonna butcher it. Daniela Mel. I can't say that last name.
Oh, the one that played the rat.
The one who played Ratcatcher.
She was good.
She was good at emotion. She was quite good at emotion.
I loved Michael. Just on a side note as well, because I've seen him in the cast list. I love Savon, Michael Rooker's reaction when all the crazy shit's going down and the detachable kid is.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Oh, we'll talk amongst ourselves. But I love that bit. Everyone's dying. You know, Captain Boomerang is dead, and he just goes. Ah! He just runs off. I thought that's such a perfect reaction because you would do that, wouldn't you?
You would just
when this crazy shit's going down and you know you're not gonna live through it, you would just scream and fucking run.
Also, let's not forget this man is Yondu from Guardians, and I knew that as soon as he spoke, I just knew who it was. Yondu.
Yeah.
What his fucking name is?
It feels like it kind of feels like James Gunn in this movie as well. Just got all of his mates to come in and be in it as well. Like you got Michael Rooker, you got Sean Gunn, Taika Waititi.
Even
who else have you got?
Volume 2.
Oh, who am I forgetting? There's someone else I feel like I'm forgetting, but yeah, no, it was good. You had Weasel, obviously. Weasel was funny. Yeah. I love how he just straight up drowned.
No, but then he just comes up at the end. He's just alive. That's hilarious.
Fun fact: I didn't. That's the same guy, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Fun fact: I've just realised.
Yeah.
Sebastian, the pet rat of Ratcatcher, the one who's got the jacket on and is always trying to give stuff to Bloodsport. Ratcatcher, the noises he makes were done by the same guy who voices all the clones in Clone Wars.
What, you're taking... Really?
Yeah. And in the Bad Batch and Rebels, obviously, as well. D. Bradley Baker. Yeah, he did all that. Detachable Kid was like the stupidest villain, by the way.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, more than Ratcatcher. That's like... But one thing I did notice as well, there is actually a scenario in that movie where he would have been useful. You know, in the scene where they're in the car and there's like the really small hole and John Cena tries to grab through and grab the wheel. Yeah. He would have been useful there, Detachable Kid, because he would have been able to send his arms through to control the car.
That's a fair point, because John Cena almost lost his hand, so that would have been kind of helpful. That's a fair point.
I also noticed an appearance by Calendar Man was done by Sean Gunn. You know, he's the one at the start who calls
is he that? What was the
Calendar Man? Calendar Man was the one in the movie when Polka Dot Man comes out and he's like, "Hey, Polka Dot Man, come do my kid's birthday, you fucking pussy."
Oh yeah.
You notice he's got the tattoos around his head of the days of the year, and if you played Arkham City, you'll know who Calendar Man is. Because he's a major Easter egg in that game. Another reason why you should play Arkham City.
Okay, there you go. That's my full-on reason why I should play.
No, I probably should. Hang on a second. I'm just looking at it says on... this could be wrong, but it says that he also played Weasel. Sean Gunn.
He did, yes. He did the mocap for the Weasel. Apparently, and this I've not even realised. I'll have to go back and look at it. Apparently, Pom Clementieff, how do you say her name? Apparently, she was in this movie.
Yeah, she played Mantis, isn't she? She's Mantis, isn't she?
Yeah, the one who played Mantis in Guardians. Apparently, she was one of the dancers in the nightclub.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Fuck. I might have to watch this. I might actually
have to watch this again soon.
Yeah.
She was. It looks like she was uncredited, but apparently she was one of the dancers in the nightclub.
Yeah, that's mad.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even notice that.
I didn't even know.
What a letdown from playing Mantis though, but still. Wow. There's just so many people in this movie.
There is. This movie has such a brilliant cast.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting him to kill Captain Boomerang as quickly as they did.
To be fair, neither did I.
Thing was, James Gunn said from the start, "Don't get attached to these characters," and then only like, no wonder, because only like 5 of them lived. Like, who survived? Bloodsport, Ratcatcher, Harley Quinn. Obvious, Harley Quinn's got plot armor; she's not gonna die.
Yeah.
King Shark, and kind of Peacemaker, I guess. Like, only 5 of them lived.
Yeah. It is quite depressing like that, but yeah, it's true.
All right, here's a question we can end this review with. The movie was very good. Go watch it. I don't even know how much there is we can really say about it. The cast was brilliant.
There was
funny moments, a lot of really gory action moments.
Yeah.
Say Guardians, you'll like this.
It's definitely
like Guardians, yeah.
I'd honestly say it's Guardians of the Galaxy, but like
with gore
on steroids and with very gory.
That's exactly it.
But it was very good. And here's how we can end this review. Who do you think had the most brutal death?
Oh, who had the brutal death? Oh,
who had the most brutal death?
Names here, but
if I can remember, if I have a memory, then I could say I was gonna say one of the people in camp.
I was gonna say out of like the Suicide Squad members.
Oh shit! Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, who had the brutal death?
I think I've got my answer.
Who was the guy who got like set on fire? Because I swear he got like shot and then set on fire, and he was just screaming. That was pretty brutal.
I don't even. Oh shit! No, I've actually got 2 answers. One of them was because one of the answers like actually shocked me, and the other one I thought was just straight up brutal.
I'm just trying to remember names here, and it was.
So my answer, I'll give you my 2 answers. My first answer is going to be the Thinker's death. This one didn't shock me. This is the one I thought was really brutal, because I thought they were just going to leave him getting dragged away by Starro, and like that implies he's dead. But then they did, when they went the extra mile, and they showed him getting his arms and legs ripped off by Starro, and then smacked into a wall where his whole body exploded. That was so fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And then the other one, this one just shocked me, was Blackguard. Yeah, the mercenary at the start who got out the pit and was like, "Hey guys, I brought them all to you. You know, I'm the one who called you. You don't have to give," because he got his entire face blown off.
Yeah.
And that was like the first like major brutal death of the movie, and you just see him get his entire face blown off.
Shit,
It was mad.
Very style.
So yeah, those are my 2 answers. I'd say Rooker's death was pretty brutal as well.
Yeah. I suppose it wouldn't have been.
I would say any of the deaths at the start, because I can't remember.
Pretty much all of them from the start were just really, really brutal. Let's be honest.
I just realised I got it wrong when I said 5 of them lived. I forgot the 6th one. Weasel. Weasel didn't die.
Yeah, oh shit! Yeah, at the end we find out. Yeah.
They make you think Weasel's the first death, but then he's actually alive at the end. Yeah, so just any of them from the start, yeah.
I can't remember fully off by heart like how everyone died.
There was one that was really hard to watch actually as well. It was Rick Flag's death, where they like actually show the piece of shrapnel getting dug into his heart.
Oh yeah, I think I said
that was actually that was some Mortal Kombat type shit.
Yeah.
That was the only death I thought was hard to watch. Was that one?
I think I did turn away when they showed that.
Yeah, so did I. That one was actually difficult to watch.
Yeah.
But other than that, they were all kind of just mundane. They were not mundane deaths. They're all brutal, but like
comparatively
to some of the other ones, not as like brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should probably move on from reviewing Suicide Squad because otherwise this episode's going to end up being like 2 hours long. We still have another topic. We had nothing planned. We had very little planned for this episode. How we've managed to go on this long?
That's just what we do. That's just the way we do it.
But yeah, Suicide Squad, very good. Go watch it if you haven't. Sorry for reviewing it so late.
Yes, yeah.
I really wish the movie didn't flop at the box office because it was really fucking good.
Yeah, it was very good. But
What,
like this was the new movie I needed to see after having to sit through Black Widow.
Yeah,
Black Widow was so boring, and this was so intriguing every minute you were watching it.
Did you say the movie failed the box office?
Yeah, the movie didn't make back its money at the box office.
Yeah, that's what I went the other week, and I was shocked.
I was shocked too. Yeah, so technically, the Suicide Squad was a box office flop, which is a massive shame because this movie was so good. And I really hope Warner Brothers don't look at how this movie flopped at the box office and think, well, this one failed, so let's go back to the old way. The old Suicide Squad didn't fail at the box office. So I hope they don't go back to, well, this clearly works, so let's do this again. When they have the perfect formula for the Suicide Squad here.
But that's a shame.
Directors, that's what they need.
I'm not sure why it flopped at the box office, because it seemed like this movie had all the makings to be a success, but...
Did it release on any other social platforms, like any other platforms, or was it just
I think what the issue might have been was it came out on HBO Max.
That's a bullshit. That's probably why then. There you go.
It probably in America it came out on HBO Max, and a lot of people probably watched it on HBO Max more than they did cinema.
There you go.
So it's worldwide box office that was technically a flop. Probably all came from other countries other than America.
Oh, that's a shame.
When it's a big release like Suicide Squad, you kind of need that American demographic. Plus, I feel like there were probably a few countries this movie probably got banned from looking at it.
Okay, then I guess,
Especially with the whole anti-America story arc that goes on throughout it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she actually did as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and just how gory and bloodthirsty it is.
Yeah,
it was all worth it though. I think this movie, in our intent, we will say this movie was.
In our big brain opinion, because everybody listens to us, it was a very good movie.
We know everything. Come on, we have the answer.
Right. Shall we move on to our final topic, lads?
I
think we shall.
How well do you know your mate, P Edition? You know how this works by now. If you don't, Paul, our mate, is going to give us 10 questions about himself. We have to see how well we know him by trying to answer as many correct to test who the better friend is.
Yeah.
Friendships are made and broken, and but it doesn't matter because we'll be back here in 2 weeks' time anyway.
We're getting paid for this, that's why. There's totally money involved.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Shifty eyes.
Yeah. Right, have you got notepads at the ready, boys, and your pens?
Yeah.
Good.
No, but let's run it.
Right. Shall I begin?
You
may, my guy.
Right, now, first question, quite a simple one. What is my favourite colour?
I'm gonna say blue.
Write your answers, and I'll give you. You know what? I'll give you 10 seconds for this one because it's.
I'm saying blue. I'm gonna lock that in. I feel like I've seen you wear blue more than any other color. So, blue or black?
You lock that
blue.
in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go with blue as well. I'm not
locking that in.
I'm locking in blue.
Locking in blue. Well, you're both right. My favourite colour is indeed blue.
Yes, mate.
Oh.
Mine too.
Hang on a second. Let
me
just
like blue. It's such a nice color.
Write our answers first before we actually say it this time.
I'm not even writing down answers. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just writing down scores right now.
Oh, okay, fair enough then.
I respect that.
I'll write my answers and I'll let you know. Right, man.
Big brain. I can do this. I've known you for a long time. Kush, he doesn't know you, man.
This man's had his Weetabix this morning. He's ready to go. No,
I'm
pad,
ready, bro. I've been up since 6 o'clock. I just realized we didn't talk about that on the podcast, so nobody's going to understand that joke.
No one's going to understand.
We should discuss it at the end for some context.
That's an inside joke. Inside joke.
Yeah. Okay, alright, let's go.
Right, boys. What is my date of birth?
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
No, I know this.
This is what I get stumped with all the time. I feel bad when it's
No, I'm pretty sure I know this. It is.
I'll give you 20 seconds to think of your answers. I know.
No, I think I know it. Your date of birth. I'm gonna say, probably shouldn't be putting your date of birth out there, but
we can bleep it if you want.
Yeah, don't say the year. Just say the date and month.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say 26th of August.
Locking that in?
Yep.
Locking it in. Kush, what are we going with?
August.
I'm pretty sure it's 20-something of August.
I have no idea what the day. Fuck, I am a bad friend already.
No,
I'm a shit friend.
What's your favourite football team, Kush? I'm sure I can let it slide.
Fuck. I'm a shit friend. I'm gonna go August 19th.
Locking that in?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like Matt got that, and he has got the point.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I knew it was August 20-something. I thought it's either August 23rd or August 26th. I imagine I was just wrong here. Like, no, it's August 27th.
August 20. No, just September the 9th.
August 21.
August 21.
Right, let's go. I'm on a roll.
What is my favourite film of all time? And I have mentioned this on the podcast in a very specific episode.
I know you have. I'm trying to think.
Kush,
no.
I'll give you a bit longer, Kush, because you should remember if you dig deep enough.
Oh no. I want to say it's a Star Wars movie, but I don't think it is.
I'm not gonna even say a Star Wars movie because it's not a Star Wars movie.
Okay, as there are 9 Star Wars movies, that's still a lot to choose from. I can confirm it is one of the Star Wars movies.
Oh, fuck you then.
Oh no, but it could be between two. Oh no, that's two. It could be between.
I'll give you a good 30 seconds for this. Just no, you know what? I'll give you a minute because
I'm gonna have to just pick between one or the other and run with it. Because there's two. It could be.
I want to answer first for this as well, so
yeah,
I want to answer first.
Kush is quickly going back over his notes from episode 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm looking in my notes quickly to have a look.
He's gonna base your favorite Star Wars movie based on the plots he made up in his head in that episode.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's two it can be between, but I don't know which one it would be. I'm just gonna have to make an educated guess.
I know the other one you're thinking of. I'm
No, do you know what? I know it. I'm gonna run it. I've got it.
Where you go?
I'm confident.
Where you go?
I want to hear what Kush says first, though.
Okay.
Because otherwise, Kush is just gonna copy my answer. But I'm confident. I know it.
I'm just gonna say the first one. I forgot the name. I think is it New Hope? Is it?
Are you locking that in?
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know. I really do not know.
My answer is 2005 Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, this is shit because yeah, Matt's got the point. Matt's got the point.
Yeah, I was between episode 3 and episode 6, right? And then I knew it because I remember when we were doing episode 3 and you were like, "Oh, it was from 2004." I said, "No, it came out in 2005." You were like, "Oh, I should have known that. It's my favorite movie."
2006. I said 2006. I remember because I kept thinking that for some reason.
Yeah.
And
It's one of the two. And I remember you said I should have known that because it's my favorite movie of all time.
I literally had foot in mouth. Like, I know it's 2005. I don't know why.
Let's go.
I don't know why I said.
Chris, you're about to take your second L.
Hold on. But just before,
I had a
different answer, but then when you said it's a Star Wars movie, I was like, oh shit. You know what I put for my first answer?
What was your answer going to be before I said that?
I put Pulp Fiction.
Oh god.
Look, I
guess, I guess.
Pulp Fiction's. I have to admit, it's not my favorite movie. It's iffy. It's an iffy one.
Yeah, okay. Because was like the only memory that I had that, like, for some reason I don't know why that was. So I was like, yeah, Pulp Fiction. But then you'll start.
I'm just a great friend. I know both your favorite movies. I know Paul's is Revenge of the Sith, and I know Cush's is Gemini Man. Like,
it's not Gemini Man. No, it isn't. It's not Gemini. This shit movie. It came out on Netflix, and I refused to watch it on Netflix. It's shit. What a fucking movie! Shit movie. Gemini Man. Oh.
Just for anyone listening to the podcast, Kush is a massive Gemini Man fan.
Oh, no.
He came out of the movie and told us about how much he absolutely loved it and about how he was going to go see it 5 more times.
5 stars out of 5 he gave it.
He prays to Will Smith like once a night.
It's not a good movie. It was
Smith is love. Smith is life.
Next question.
Next question.
What is my favorite type of music? Very specifically, what is my favorite type of music?
See, you're gonna throw us for a loop here, 'cause you're in a fucking grunge band.
Yeah, but I said specific. Rock grunge is a very specific genre, and it's not rock grunge. I'm afraid.
I
genuinely don't have I don't have a clue.
I really do not.
I guess I could.
Just think very, very basic genres. Very basic.
70s rock.
You locking that in?
Yes, because I know you went to a Queen tribute band concert the other day, so I'm going to say 70s rock.
Oh, 70s? What? Oh, shit. I was literally just going to say rock. That was it. That was literally my answer. Just rock.
Rock is so generic. There's so many different
what I'm
types
saying.
of
I
rock.
don't know. I really do not know.
Because someone got it very much more specifically, I'm giving that point to Kush. Because they've said just rock. Because Queen is sort of 80s as well, so that's kind of 70s and 80s. So rock, it's very generically the answer was rock.
I was gonna say, and I was actually gonna say like a generation, like 80s rock or something like that as well. But I was like, nah, screw it. I just put rock because I was like,
I may have gone actually no, 80s rock. No, just rock.
Yeah, fair enough.
go!
Right. So there are 4 bands that I consider to be my top favourites, and just you should be able to name at least 2 of them. So I'm going to name 2 that could be within that top 4.
I'm going to say Queen and Undamaged Destiny.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Are you sure you want to lock that in? Are you sure you want to lock that in?
No.
Okay, good. I can confirm it's not a band that I've been in.
Okay, so it's not Undamaged.
I'm not including those. I feel that's a bit biased and unfair.
Oh shit! Right. Fuck. Kush, do you have any idea?
That's one.
I have one.
I have one.
Well, I have one, and I already said it.
Yeah. That's literally.
Do we get a point for each? Do we get a point for getting if we get both right?
I'd say it's a point for both bands.
Okay. Do we get half a point if we get one and not the other? Or do we just lose if we don't get both of them?
I'm just gonna say, you know what? I'll say you lose if you don't get both. But you know what? Do you think I should take out Queen because I feel like we've done that?
So yeah, I put Queen.
So you just say guess one of the 4.
What I'm going to say is there's 3 left. If you say one of them, you'll get the point. Just one of them, you'll get the point.
Okay, shit. Well, we can't have the obvious answer anymore.
The conversation we've just had in the last question. Think about I must have mentioned Well, at least one of them before.
Oh, I can't. I'm actually baffled. I don't even know.
Okay, I'll give. This might be a clue for you. It might not. There is a band at the moment who has just recently released the start of a new album for the first time in a while.
I don't know any current bands.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know.
I was hoping it'd be like an 80s or 70s or something band. I'd know that I might know, but
A band from the 70s and 80s. They've come back and they've released a new album. That's one of them.
Oh, did you say they just come back and released an album?
Yes, and I can confirm at least one of these bands is actually not a rock band. Just to throw you off even more.
Jesus Christ.
I'm actually gonna die now.
I genuinely have I don't even have a clue, I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what? I'm gonna say Oasis. I genuinely can't think of anyone. I can't think of anything else.
Okay, let's take
out.
out.
I know you've said you like Oasis previously, so I'm gonna
take out that last not rock band, and that leaves two left.
What?
And
You can't just take out my correct.
I'm really clueless. I'm trying to help you out here because I can confirm it is not Oasis.
What?
Do we know this band?
One of the four?
Say again.
Was Oasis one of the four?
No.
Oh, wait.
Do we know this band, by the way?
No, you should know. Well, you should definitely know one of them. You should know the other.
It's going to be a band where we're going to kick ourselves once you tell us, aren't we?
I can confirm they are both 80s rock bands. There you go. Both 80s rock bands.
Rock bands. I genuinely, I'm not sure. I'm going to be straight up honest.
You know what? Fuck it. I think I have one. What have
you got, Kush?
I've got Guns N' Roses.
Are you definitely locked in?
Do you know what? I'm just gonna. I don't know. They're not a rock band. I'm gonna fucking throw in the answer. I'm gonna say ELO.
Are you locking that in?
I'm locking that in. Run it.
Well, I'm afraid, Kush, you didn't get that answer. Although I do like Guns N' Roses, so that is kind of tragic. And I'm thinking I might give you the point there, Matt, because I haven't wrote it down. I really like ELO, so I'm going to go ahead and give you that.
Let's fucking go.
And you know what? Actually, I'm going to give the point to you, Kush, as well, because I do really like Guns N' Roses. So there you
go.
Oh,
let's go.
Wait, but they weren't in your top four. Were either of those in your top four?
No, but I was considering putting them in. I had them in there originally. I took both of them out.
You essentially just gave us a pity point.
Yeah, literally.
The thing is, I have so many, but I had to take those out. But I thought,
what were the four then? Queen and
the four I had today was actually Bon Jovi, Journey, ABBA, and Queen. Before that, I had Roses in there. I had ELO in there. I had a bunch in there. And when the new album release was actually ABBA.
Oh, of course it was.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
See, these questions I've made them too hard.
You can't even think when you're on the spot. That's the thing.
Literally on the spot, I couldn't think of ABBA, and I was like, "Fuck, they did, didn't they?"
Literally, when I said ELO, that literally just popped into my head last minute. I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'll throw that in because he likes Mr. Blue Sky.
You're right, it's within, I would say, my top probably 6.
Even Bon Jovi. Fucking hell.
Bon Jovi and Journey are my top, and Queen.
Yeah. Well, Queen was the one obvious answer I had, straight up. And then...
Did you get a point for Queen, by the way, or no?
No,
just because doing the post on...
Yeah.
Okay, so I only got a point on Guns N' Roses. All
right, is that 5 questions now we've had?
We're on
question 6 is the next one.
All right.
So I work at a shop. You know what? I'll say it because they don't know the location. It's Tesco, obviously. What department do I work on?
Oh, well. How the fuck are we supposed to know that?
No, what am I supposed to say? Freaking bread aisle or something? Like, what am I meant to say here?
Bread aisle.
Fucking Department 1? Team D6 or what? What am I meant to say here?
I have mentioned this before.
Hey, Kush, she works in the stock.
Stockroom, yeah. Yeah, we put like an aisle and he goes, yeah, stockroom.
She does the Raz stand.
Yeah, he does the rad stuff. I have an answer.
What is
bread
your
aisle? Because that answer was so funny.
I put the yogurt aisle.
Are you locking that in?
Yeah, I'm locking that in. I put the yogurt aisle.
I'm locking in bread aisle. I'm locking in bread aisle.
Matt, you're locking bread aisle.
Yeah.
Kush, you've got the bread.
What?
Wait,
what?
No, the official answer is dairy/chilled, and yogurt is on chilled. And bread is that's something completely different. So Kush, well done, you got that.
The yogurt aisle.
Oh my God. I can't believe Kush got that right.
I know I've mentioned like that stuff before. I was just seeing if you remember because I wouldn't have remembered.
Here's the thing. I do slightly remember you telling me you worked in like a cold section of the bit. I remember how you told me it was like cold.
I'm sorry. I need a minute. Kush going, what am I supposed to say? The bread aisle? Absolutely got
bread aisle. Fucking the alcohol aisle.
That was my favourite question because you just breado. Oh my god.
Bread aisle.
Oh my god.
That's so fucking funny. That's so fucking good.
That's up there with the fucking. Oh, that's what you can find in the bread aisle, the glue sandwich.
Yeah.
The glue for the sandwich.
Oh my fucking
the
god.
glue in the sandwich in the bread aisle.
Oh, I need some air, man.
That's season 1's quote. That is the glue that holds the sandwich together.
That's not as funny as it should have been.
Oh, that was. Oh, I don't know why that was.
That is not as. It should not have been as funny as it was.
Why?
Oh my god. Okay, it's tied 4-4.
Yeah, 4-4. Let's move on to question 7. How long have I played the drums for? Closest answer wins.
Oh my! I can remember when you started, but I'm trying to remember what year that was.
Do we have to say how many years you've been playing it, or
it wouldn't have been years. It wouldn't have been when we started secondary school. You would have started after that. I think. Because I don't think you were playing them in year 6. Yeah, I think it would have been during secondary school. I'm just trying to figure out when that was.
Yeah, I know it's 100% during secondary.
You do year and month.
Year? The year and month?
Just to be a bit more specific, do year and then, so let's say, I don't know, 1 year.
It's hard enough to work out, not the month.
Yeah, the years are enough to work out. I don't know the
Let's
month.
just do year.
Do year for me, that's too hard. How many years ago?
Closest wins, yeah?
We can do year and age.
Yeah, you can do, let's do that.
You know what? Fuck it, I'm putting age as well. I'm putting how old.
We'll do year and age. Fuck.
Bro, I forgot now. What year?
I think it would have been around year 8 or 9.
That's what I was thinking. So I'm
trying to think of what year that would have been. What, 2014?
I'm just gonna put the year. What year he was in when he fucking. That's what I'm putting.
I can remember coming to your house right after you got your first drum kit, and you were showing it off to me.
I think you did, yeah. That was it.
I can remember you telling me you were starting to get into playing the drums. I'm just trying to remember when that was. Which is why I can say, like, I can remember when you started, but I can't remember when it was.
You know what? I've only got what year he was in when he started. I feel like he was started, so I can't remember. Like that's why I've got my answers.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna say, right. Oh, I don't even know.
I'll tell you my answer, Paul. I just said I said use cider in year 9. That's what I feel like. I have no idea what.
Year 9. Are you locking that in?
I'm gonna lock that in. I said year 9. That's
Year
what I feel
9.
like.
What are you thinking?
I'm going to say you started at the end of 2014 when you were 13, I guess. Yeah.
So you both given very different answers, but considering they're both in the
In year 9.
I'm going to both give you the point.
Let's go.
Because it was September 2014, and I was 13 years old.
Let's go. So I got it right technically. We said age and year.
Yeah, and I'll give Kush the year 9 as well, because obviously that's fair.
Yeah, I couldn't do
fair
the
enough.
math. I really couldn't
It was
do the math.
the time range I gave was within year 9.
Yeah, definitely. But yes, it's just amazing. 7 years, guys. Can you believe it?
The year 9 crew.
Year 9 crew, yeah.
7 years. That's mad. Almost as long as GTA 5's been.
Oh wow,
pretty much. Oh my god, it does not feel like 7 years ago.
Well, GTA 5's been getting worse. Paul's drum skills have been getting better.
Oh, that is so.
Hey, let's go! Let's go!
GTA 5. You know what? I should really play it just to see what all the hype's about. See if it is really bad. Well, now.
Well, GTA Online's bad. GTA 5 story mode is good.
Online is not. I'm not really.
The new enhanced edition's a joke, but
yeah.
Anyway, we should probably get on with this because we need to wrap this podcast up soon. We're going for almost 2 hours.
Oh shit! Is it? What is my favourite meal? I have mentioned this before.
Your favourite meal?
My favourite meal.
Say Tesco ham and cheese bread meal deal. Like,
wait, meal? Your favourite meal?
Ham and chicken meal deals. Just my favourite.
Ham and chicken meal deal. Like,
favourite meal?
I'm gonna say a good old British fish and chips.
Are you locking that in?
Yeah, I feel Don't fuck it. I'm playing a good old fashioned fish and shish and fips. Shish and fips.
Kush, what are you doing?
I put your mum's roast.
You have to put my mum.
He didn't think Kush was going to say roast at the end. I thought Kush was just going to say, I'm going to say your mum.
Your mum's
roast. Are you looking that in?
There you go.
I'm just locking in your mum.
Are you definitely... What, my mum?
I put your mum's roast dinner. How about that?
Are you definitely locking that in?
That's a pretty good answer, but I'm still going with good old-fashioned British fish and chips.
I can confirm the exact answer is exactly what Matt just said. It's fish and chips.
I'm gonna take that
good
as
old-fashioned British fish and chips.
Yes.
I'm gonna take that, Paul. I'm taking that as a full insult towards your mum. You do not like your mum's roast.
No, I love my mum. So stop saying my mum, but I love a good Sunday.
It's coming home. It's coming.
I'm gonna put right next.
How well's coming home.
I'm gonna put insult next to it because I feel like that's a full-on insult.
No, I love Sunday roast.
Coming home. It's coming.
It's coming home.
The wind's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. I think I want cushions as well, so I need 2 dubs. Give me 2 dubs. I'm on an undefeated streak, actually. I've not lost a single quiz so far. I've just jinxed myself, haven't I?
Oh, God.
All right, give me the next question. I need it.
9. What is my favourite kind of alcoholic beverage?
Ooh.
Very specific. Very, very specific.
Oh.
Do we have to give, like, the brand as well?
Yes.
Okay. I've kind of got an answer, I think. I'm just wondering if I get it mixed up with something else.
I've got my answer already.
My answer is based, though, on when we watched The Room the other week.
Okay.
I'm going to say Henry Weston's vintage cider.
What are you saying, Kush?
I went with Stronger Original. That's why I went.
You knocking those answers in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me?
Yep.
Kush, you've got the point. It's Strongbow Original Cider.
There Did you make me get Henry Weston's, bro? We had strong.
Remember when we all went pub? Yeah. Remember when we all went pub?
Yes.
He literally said to us, it was like, yeah, his favourite was like, and he always
Yeah. And plus,
I think you made me go get Henry Weston's.
I love Henry Weston's is up there, but I only got that because it gets you tipsy quicker, and it is very nice. But strong, it's just my favourite.
Oh my god, you just throw me for a loop. I bet you just got Henry Weston, so you knew you could throw me off when we did. We've been planning this a long game.
You've got one question left, and you're both tied. So
one question left. Oh shit.
I haven't got a tiebreaker, but I can think of one if this keeps us tied.
Oh, I can't draw.
Oh wow.
Not with Kush.
Question 10. I once spoke in front of our town council to petition plans I wasn't happy with. What was the issue? What were the
answer? I know the answer.
No!
I know the answer. I know the answer.
No.
I know exactly what I'm waiting for.
Wait. Say the question again.
I once spoke, and I'll give you the year. It was the year after we left school. I spoke in front of the town council to petition plans.
GG Kush.
What was the issue?
What's the issue? What?
I love how Paul just has to bring up the town we live in again.
Read that question out. One more time.
John, I want to hear what Kush says because I know this answer. I know this, so I want to hear what Kush says.
I want to hear the question again. Wait, say the question then, Paul.
So, I once spoke in front of our town council to petition plans I and others weren't happy with. Plans being the key word. What was the issue? What were the plans?
I really have.
And by the way, we lost. We didn't win. Let's make that.
Wait, what is this like? I need some.
Okay, I suppose I could give you a clue. It involves.
Yeah, I am very clueless on this.
It involves your favourite sport.
I really want to hear what Kush said. Don't give him any more clues other than that. Because eventually you end up giving him the whole answer.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to hear what Kush says because I know what this answer is.
You went to a council. Council? I'll say school.
Yeah,
you went with the town council to stop bloody WWE.
But yeah, so we have 9 councillors. They discuss like plans and developments. You can speak in front of them, and then you can just say a 3-minute speech. Trying to convince them to vote for or against. The plans being the key word, and involving your favourite sport.
You're gonna need to give an answer soon, buddy.
Fuck, I really have no idea. My mind does not work.
Kush, you might as well accept that you're gonna take a L here because I know what the answer is.
Bro, any fucking question, and it's about a council which I don't even know myself. Oh my god.
Because you might as well accept that you've taken an L here, bro. Because I'm gonna get this right. I'm not even being overconfident here. I do straight up know this answer.
Did you say my favorite? Did you say my favorite sport or what?
It's plans involving your favorite sport. Like,
I like football, so it's got something to do with that. 100%.
Locational plans involving, yeah.
You're gonna end up giving him the answer in a minute if you're not
careful. I'll give up after that. Just if you remember anything from a few years ago, Kush, surrounding that.
I swear on my phone's life, you have never told me this. You have never told me anything.
You didn't tell me about this.
I have said it, but I feel like.
See, the thing is, I think there's a particular reason why I know about this and Kush doesn't.
Yeah, I think to be fair, there's probably 2 reasons actually.
There's one major reason I can think of as to why I know what this is and Kush probably doesn't.
Yeah, I know what that is. I think the other is.
I'm not gonna say. We're not gonna say anything until we get to it because I've said this already, but I know what this is. So, Kish, you might as well answer first, bro.
I think I've lost anyway because I'm really my notebook is closed. I don't even know.
It's conceded.
Think of anything.
Has he conceded?
If you conceded,
my notebook is closed. I've thrown it away.
Kish heard we were on a draw on the last question. He was like, "I can take it still," and then Paul has just smacked him in
and
the
he
face.
pulls up the school council, like not school, freaking council. Like what?
The thing is, I screwed Matt over as well with the cider, so I've screwed you both.
Yeah,
but he knows the question. He knows this.
Yeah, I know what this is. I know what the answer is to this. Like straight up, I can give Cool the correct answer for this.
Kush, are we definitely locking in our conceit, or you want to have another go?
You've got to give him a timer at this point, lad. He's been going with this for like 5 minutes. We need to wrap this episode up.
20 seconds. 20, 19,
18, 17,
16, 15, 14.
So I really cannot give an answer. I really do not know. I'm going to be really, really honest. I cannot give an answer.
Has he conceded?
7.
I really can't. I really do not know.
He's given up. He's conceded.
2, 1. Conceded.
He conceded. He admitted to it.
I really have no idea.
So I guess I have to give you the answer then, Paul.
I should think so.
You were petitioning to stop plans to build a football pitch on a much beloved field nearby the area within the area we live in.
I can confirm that is right about that. That was
really. Wait, when did you do that? Really?
I did say back in the day, and also I shared a lot on Facebook about it.
That'll be why I think Kush won't know as much about it, is because he doesn't live in the same area we do.
Oh shit!
Like we live on like Paul and I live like within sort of around the same area.
Yeah,
Kush does not. So
yes.
What field is this, by the way?
You know the one
we
near...
can't say on the podcast. We can tell you afterwards.
Yeah, tell me. I really want to know this.
Said it, so you might want to bleep that out. But yeah,
I'll censor it or something.
Yeah, but that's the answer. So Kush, you have 5 out of 10, and Matt, you have 6 out of 10. So
let's go.
Matt, winner.
Hold on.
I got 7 out of 10. So
I don't even know what I've got. You know what?
The final score was 7-6. So we both did pretty well, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best we've done. I think that's probably the best anyone's done on these. Like, how well do you know you? See, we're both really good mates to you, Paul.
I feel like the thing is, like, those last few questions were so hard, but then the first couple were just like.
You're telling me question 10 was hard.
Well, I guess.
Oh wow! Okay. No, I'm really interested in this story. You need to tell me more about this story because I have no idea about that.
I did mention it back in the day, but we are talking like 3 to 4 years ago now.
He did fail. There is now a football pitch where that field used to be.
Yeah.
It's
not as bad actually, because I thought it would cover the whole thing, but actually it didn't. So I'll kind of let go.
I tell you what, before we do our next in-person episode, we need to walk around there and show Kush this field. This field that has sealed his defeat.
I think I actually need to see this.
She needs to go to the site of his greatest L.
You're gonna hate that field. You're just gonna cry. But,
he's gonna tear down the football pitch himself.
I'm actually gonna rip the football pitch.
Your petitions couldn't bring it down, but Kush he can.
You know what? I'll join you, Kush, on that petition. I'll join you.
I'll film it. We'll get hundreds of views.
Thing is, you can't bring the field back. They kind of ruined the natural ground now, so it can't become a parade.
Yeah, there's like a big mound next to it now, so it's completely ruined forever.
Yeah,
unfortunately, because it used to be a great little site.
I mean, look, the thing is, I don't have a single problem with football or anything like that. It's just it had multi-purpose, and now it kind of doesn't. So That's.
I remember we went. I remember we went one day when it was snowing, and we met up there by complete coincidence.
Yeah, it
and
was.
We went for a walk around, and then some like little fucking 8-year-old started throwing snow. This is when we were like. This is when we were like 16, and then some like fucking little like twerpy 8-year-old started throwing snowballs at us. We're like, you good?
Look really small and shitty, but I remember that day quite clearly. And I was, you know what? These days, I'd probably start chucking the snowballs back. Like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of banter.
Because I didn't go out when it snowed earlier this year, so I wonder how many people were out sledding there even now. So it's still a little bit of a sledding hill there.
Yeah, there is, and also the one nearer to Dragonfly is obviously quite a hill, so that you can still sledge there.
Yeah. Anyway, GG Kush, good game.
Good game. No, you only got 1 point less. I mean, that's pretty impressive. You got.
It was a better game than GTA 5 enhanced and upgraded and whatever it's called.
Okay, I'll give him that then. Yeah, that is.
When we title this episode, we hate GTA 5.
Yes, we hate it. Yes, we hate GTA.
I mean, I like GTA, but the enhanced. So...
We need to call this like upgraded and enhanced. We could call this episode upgraded and enhanced.
Upgraded and enhanced.
And then the description can be 3 friends gather to hate on GTA 5.
Yeah.
Enhanced edition, by the way, not the actual.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right. Well, this has been episode 23 of the M.K.P podcast, upgraded and whatever we're going to call it.
Almost at the end of the series. Almost
at the end of the series. 2 episodes left.
Yeah,
24 we have no plans for. 25 will be a nice little one.
Yeah.
25 will be good.
We might even turn webcams on. Who knows?
Oh, it's a bit far.
Steady on.
Steady on there, fella.
Calm down. All right. Thanks for listening, watching, whatever. I forgot the platforms. Let's better do those.
I've got them written down from last time, so if you want me to take it away.
Shit. Should we see who can do them quicker?
Oh god, yeah, go on, let's do it.
All right. You can find the M.K.P podcast on 3, 2, 1. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, Anchor, Pocket Cast, Breaker, Radio Public.
We did it in a different order, but I think we did that at the same time.
I did that like rocket speed, man.
And considering you were just memorizing it and I was reading it, I'm going to give you that. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, well, I was reading it too, but I have them pretty much memorized at this point. If you didn't hear that before, that was Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, Anchor, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Radio Public.
Yeah.
And I think we're on some like random miscellaneous ones that I've never heard of as well, but I can't speak for those because we're on there, but the ones I've never heard of. Alright, I can see a spider on my wall. Better go take care of
that. There's a small one in mine, but is it a big one?
No, but it has just crawled under one of my canvases, so I should probably go take care of that.
Right, you might want to do this.
Yeah, right, let's wrap this episode up. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm going to go take care of Peter Parker over here.
So get bitten.
Yep, and we will catch you in episode 24.
Have a good time.
See you later.
Ciao.
Bye.